What's good, y'all? We got one more day to the greatness. Halloween is tomorrow. Cha. I can't wait. But right now, let's talk real quick about the American Horror Story episode 6, season 9. It's the 100th episode, y'all. Listen. 100 episodes of pure fuckery. Yes, ma'am. Now, we got a lot of stories because at the end of the last episode, all kind of fuck shit happened. Margaret survived again. Got somebody else to pick up her slack to take her fall, whatever. Remember, we thought we lost Big Dick Willie. We didn't. We didn't lose him. Thank you. I like Big Dick Willie. He actually a cool ass fucking dude. Let's see. We learned about Brooke's plight. Now you remember Montana, my beautiful boy Xavier, Ray, Paul Ray. Oh, cow ass Ray, but Paul ass Ray. Who else? Who else died on the camp? Ain't that like the main ones? Chet. Lord Jesus, Paul Chet. Chet had Paul Chet. Him and everything. We learned about all of that with them. Remember, this episode, it kind of falls back with the first season. If you die there, you stay there. You get me? Your ghost stay there, Alright. Now, who else? Boom, and Mr. Jingles. Now, I think when we go on, what's his first name on that name tag he had? Oswald, I think. But we're going to say Mr. Jingles. Alright, let's start off with, it's 1985. It's a year after the whole massacre that happened at Camp Redwood. We see there's this couple, this family rather, mother, father, and these twin girls. They getting ready to go to Disneyland, but they trying to sleep. They at a motel, and it's somebody blaring Billy Idol. We loves Billy Idol, so we already know who the hell that is. So the mother tried to wake up the dad. The dad, he gone to La La Land. So she gets up and go and basically like, listen. She go knock on the door because I think they're like next door. Girl, just think how scared it is. You're next door. You and your kids, you next door to a fucking serial killer. This should go to show you how you don't even know who a person is between how many inches of space between rooms and shit. Now, he opens the door. Homeboy, when motherfuckers listen to like some Billy Idol, especially when it's hard, you know what I'm saying? You go through a zone, you be ready to fuck some shit up, right? Him, that's not his speed. Homeboy is like he making love to the music. He slow dragging and everything. You would think that motherfucker would listen actually to some motherfucking old school R&B baby making music, but Now, we all know how homeboy does about Billy Idol. You don't disrespect the king. So she like, could you cut that down? Cause we finna go see Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and say what's up to Goofy in the morning. Child, he snatches her. I like, oh my god, he finna kill this woman. He finna kill her. But who said let her go? Mr. fucking Jingles. Mr. Jingles got a mustache and all this stuff and everything. And listen, Mr. Jingles has seen all kind of atrocities that his partner in Satan at the time has bestowed on many a person. And let him say, he said he saw him kill over 11 people. He has sit there and watched him as he murked. And he said he is over it, bitch. He said, I am done. Listen. I'm putting in my 2-week notice, bro. You tell old boss man and everything. I'm Gucci. I'm getting the hell out of this. Now, here's the thing. Make that deal with old Scratch. He gonna want his pound of flesh, y'all. I'm just saying. He gonna want his pound of flesh. Now, that morning, they riding around, going to like a gas station, whatever. And you know, homeboy, Mr. Jingles like Tab. I ain't had Tab soda since I was a little kid. And when I mean a little kid, I'm talking about like 4 or 5. I'm like, what the shit? That's a baby. That's a baby. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing, I only had a swallow. And the only reason why I knew I had Tab because it's a picture of me sitting beside my mama where she got some Tab. I don't even know how this shit tastes. So Mr. Jingles like Tab. So homeboy is gone up in the store. You remember now, Mr. Jingles over this shit. So he goes to like you know where they had the newspaper and the newspaper machines and everything. They in a I guess you want to say like a neighborhood that's like filled with like Mexicans and you know Latinos and all that shit like that. And on the front page they got a picture of homeboy of the Night Stalker. So homeboy look, he see this like it's the people outside, they talking, and you know he gets attention of this one woman, and like so you see that dude, and she looked, and he did this head nod. There you go right there. There you go right there. And he turned around and walk off right. So Big Mama, talking about the lady, cause look, she look like a grandma or something like that. Big Mama, she went got that picture. Look, and I don't know what that was, her husband or everything, but I think where they, you know, like they hood or whatever, their neighborhood, they probably know everybody. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, "Bruh, do you see this? There go that killer right there, bruh." It's like, there he go right there. And baby, when I tell you, I saw right there is what motherfuckers, like we always say, it takes a village. Well, it took a village. When I tell you they chased that motherfucker down, he had a tribe of motherfuckers coming at his ass. And they got his ass too. And then Mr. Jingles drove by, drinking that Tab, looking at him, and homeboy saw he got motherfucking betrayed. And he hauled ass. Now, Mr. Jingles, he ended somewhere up in Alaska. He ended up in Alaska. They show like, you know, they go further down like 1989 or something like that. And we get a fast forward. And Mr. Jingles, he's happy, y'all. He's happy. And I'm like, what? He's happy. He got a wife. He got a baby, a cute little big-headed baby. And when I say big head, I mean that baby got a big old round head. The cutest little ass baby and everything. And he's happy. And he just exudes that happiness. You just sees it. And I'm just smiling, grinning from ear to ear. And I'm like, Lord, you so happy, but you ain't gonna have it for long. Because you know how this show is. And you know, here's the thing. The wife know his tea. The wife knew he was a murderer. And she like, well, I was a prostitute, bitch. But that ain't us no more. We changed. Went to Alaska, changed. Homeboy is he works at the video store. What, I guess their version of Blockbuster. You know, you say a Blockbuster, Hollywood movies, Hollywood videos, and all this shit. And everything, and look like, guess what? He up for a promotion, bitch. Listen, he's living good, and he's happy. But that happy didn't last long, y'all. It didn't. I hated that shit. I really did. Here we go. We're gonna go to Brooke. Brooke, yeah, Brooke went to prison. Brooke getting ready to go chunk the deuces, hit that ever after. Now they moved her from one place to another facility, basically to get ready for her goddamn her death sentence. And so while she's there, she's in the same facility as Ramirez. Ramirez, that's the night slasher stalker. And so while she walking down, going to her room, he there, and he like, what's up, baby girl? What's up? Like that. And you know, Brooke is over it. She's over it. She's over everything. She's over every fucking thing. Cause right for when she was getting ready to go, go get that work done, and our homeboy, like when she was walking down and taking that final road and everything, the pastor, the priest or whatever was like, I'm here to get your last request. Do you like to repent your sins and everything to God and all that stuff? And she said, fuck him. Fuck that guy. I said, well, damn. She's over it, bitch. Brooke is over it. She over it, y'all. Now, mind you, Ramirez, like, when she first got there, he basically told her what's gonna happen to her body when she take them drugs, when they put her to sleep. And he was like, listen, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to go through that pain and everything. Join us, and you could be free forever. Now, mind you, he is Satan's spawn, Satan's helper. So he got some abilities, you get what I'm saying? And so, I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna say yeah. I thought she was gonna say yeah. I like, girl, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? And I like, if she was gonna say yeah, I couldn't follow her. Look at Jangles. I couldn't follow him. You know what I'm saying? Girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bitch? And she said, fuck off. I said, well, damn. Well, when we gonna get some angels on this show? We Satan all day, every day. We're gonna get some angels on this motherfucker. So, like, she is the final girl. You know what I'm saying? So, now we're gonna stop there with her, and we're gonna get to Margaret. Listen, Margaret, that shiesty motherfucking Christian bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. Margaret got away with murder twice, bitch. Twice. And so what she done after this last bonanza with the counselors and all that shit, this bitch is rich. When I mean rich, I mean, what we say, she wealthy. She got that bank. Listen, they started off this episode really like it's an episode of what's homeboy Robin Leach, how does the theme song go? Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. You see the houses and the mansions of the rich and famous. That used to be my shit when I was growing up. Every Saturday night, me and my mom, my grandparents, everything, we'll watch that because we get to see, how the rich, how the rich motherfucker live and everything. Donald Trump, he was on a few episodes too and all that stuff. Everything was gold. All I can say, all his shit was gold. Gold, everything. So, that's Margaret. Now, let me tell you what Margaret been doing. Margaret been buying up all the properties where some serial killers have been doing all kind of travesties and flipping them shits and making them into almost like amusement parks, if you will, or people like come in and like tourist traps, if you will. And that's how she been making her money. Now, the last couple transactions she been happening, business they ain't been coming through with her. So it's kind of looking kind of shaky. Now, guess who she married to, y'all? That bitch married to Trevor, to Big Dick Willie, bitch. Come to find out, Big Dick Willie didn't die. Big Dick Willie survived. And it showed a quick little flashback, and she was at his hospital bed. And he was like, he played a little part of whatever, then it got real to the T. Listen, bitch, I know you tried to kill me. I know the fucking truth. And she was like, goddamn. How long I got before the police come and get my ass? She said, your ass ain't dead. Your ass remember, huh? You remember I tried to kill your ass, huh? She said, shit. And he like, listen, you got all that money, and you got an army full of lawyers, and it's just me. How about we do this? I need a sugar mama. I like, you better, listen, pay your way. And she was like, the only way I'ma finance you, bruh, you gotta be my husband. He like, wait a minute, I'm blackmailing you, Margaret. I ain't trying to do all that. She said, oh, you gonna marry me? Guess you wanna know why? Because spouses can't testify against each other. I like, wow. I said, you better come through, Margaret. Be smart, bitch. So that's what happened. They married, and while Margaret is making that money, doing whatever, being an old vicious ass, real estate mogul and all, got Trevor, Big Dick Willie, being her trophy husband. He's living in hell. He living in his own personal hell that he gets high off of coke every night. 'Cause he's living in hell. I'm like, bruh, you taking all that coke and fucking up your dick muscles. I was like, bruh, I'm just saying, you know, she said it. It's like, she said all that coke is just a waste of meat and everything, because you can't even get it up halfway anymore because you're a cokehead. And listen, when they fight and they argue, right, and they have angry sex and all that shit, I like, child, bruh, her assistant, oh my God, as soon as I saw him, I started spazzing. I like, there go my baby, I love him. Now ask me what his name is. I don't forgot, just that goddamn quick. Just that quick. But I loved them in Coven, and I loved them in Roanoke. So, boom. Now, they get, Trevor comes in and shows her a newspaper article about it was some murders happening at Camp Redwood. Now, how's the murders at Camp Redwood? I can tell you. Now, some people showed up at Camp Redwood. This couple, the dude, cute little dude and everything, old Polar, innocent dude to the end, till he thought he was gonna get some free pussy. And not let his woman find out about it. You know, he was, tracking birds. You know that bird watcher shit? That's a thing. So, there go Montana being that evil vixen, evil murderous vixen. And, she tempted his ass. She's like, do you want some of this ghostly puss? And he said, yeah, and then she stabbed him. And here comes Alexander. I like, where Alexander? Oh, my beautiful baby. His face is back beautiful and perfect. And he's fucking Montana and all that shit. And there goes some of the counselors from the 1974 or 2, whatever, that Montana first killed and shit. And they like, are y'all tired? Are y'all tired of killing these people? I am so fucking over it. And all of that. Come to find out, people that show up at the camp, listen, Montana and Xavier is killing them. They gotta get their kicks some kind of way. And Ray, yes, Ray is there. Ray is over it, because Ray basically does the cleanup. He does the cleanups for them. And here's the thing, Ray, why is you doing the cleanup? Nigga, you a ghost. You ain't gotta do shit, bruh. You still, I don't know, bro. Like, do you still think you back in college, nigga? You know what I'm saying? While you trying to, your frat brothers and all that stuff, you like, oh, I got it, I cleaned up, I got it, and all that stuff. Nigga, you a ghost. That dog don't hunt. I wouldn't be cleaning up shit. I say, that's y'all business. Y'all do that shit. The girlfriend of the dude that Montana killed, everything, she showed up, and Ray tried to talk to her and all that stuff, try to warn her, and there goes Xavier. I think Xavier killed that one, so it was all kind of mess, y'all. Now, everybody, this whole, I guess you could say the final countdown, the final battle is happening at Camp Redwood. Now, the news get to Margaret about the dead bodies. Margaret sees this as an opportunity to make some news and cash in on what's happening. Remember, she made a business and made a fortune off of profiting off of people's grief and off all these dead, mass serial killer murder sites and shit like that, right? So she decides she gonna have a music fest at Camp Redwood. Headlining Billy fucking Idol, bitch. Shabba. Now, we get a scene with the at the jail. It's this chick. I guess she must be like a night stalker, night slasher fan. Cause those serial killers, they have fan clubs. and they have there be bitches that be writing them letters and all that stuff. They fall in love with them motherfuckers, you hear me? And all that stuff. So she shows up, she comes, she tells homeboy about it, and shows him the flyer and says she got a ticket, and she gonna bring her tape recorder, and she gonna record it for a homeboy. Night Stalker feels some kind of way about it. Night Flash Ramirez. Lord, why can't I say that name? Ramirez. He's over it. He needs to go. This is his thing. He wants to be immortal. And he said the decade is about over. In his eyes, he feel like his time to actually be immortalized is winding down. It's not gonna be much longer. He's running out of time. So his thing is this: he got to make a name for himself. He got to be, he got to be immortal. That's his main thing. He don't want to die. He wants to live forever. But here's the thing with that: he don't want to be forgotten. So that's his spiel. Now they show there's this guard. He's eating some burger or some shit like that, slop shit, whatever. And I guess that one of the other guards said, "You gonna learn by eating that prison slop like that." I said, "Bro, you finna have bubble fucking guts." And what he has, bubble fucking guts. Now everything goes down to like almost like a science. Remember, he's doing what he do. He's making that phone call. That long distance phone call to his daddy. And all, cause he needs a way to get out of there so he could get to that camp. They taking Brooke to the where she gonna go and get legal ejection and all this shit like that. That's happening. Now while she's going through, all the things that getting, finna get, knocked off and all that stuff, I was paying attention to somebody. It was one of the people in the whole, when you, some of the people, they be all covered up so you don't see their face. One of them I was watching, I was looking, you move like a woman. That I was saying, somebody move a little too graceful behind there. And I said, that's a woman. And I was saying, like, well, who the fuck is that? And so while, she going through the shit, and before then, she basically told Margaret, she said, "Margaret, I know you here watching and everything, cause when the priest said you got in the last words, whatever," and she basically told Margaret, "Fuck you, bitch," when she dies. And they send her to, to the back, I guess, getting ready to cremate her and all that stuff like that. The person in the full cover-up get up, injects her with something, and she wakes up. And come to find out, bitch, boom, it's a motherfucker wannabe Rita. Boom, it's motherfucking D, bitch. She take off that hood, bitch. She like, I like, yes! I said, that's my bitch. I knew it was you. I said, that's a woman. She moved too graceful to be. I said, that's a woman behind that shit, bitch. Yes, that's her. They getting ready to go to Camp Redwood, bitch. Now, while this is going on, he done made his call. Shit starting to shake. Homeboy, the guard that at that wrong burger, he gone to the bathroom because he got bubble guts. Next thing you know, it's black smoke coming off that pentagram, and that homeboy put on the floor. And it's going straight to the guard. Possess the guard. Guard come out the bathroom. Guard gets keys. Goes to a Night Slasher's room. Snatch him out. Take him out. They all going to the goddamn. They going to the show. Everybody finna meet up at Camp Redwood. Now here's the thing. Poor motherfucking Jangles. Now, earlier that day, or the night before, rather, I don't know how the timeline doing with it, they get news about, this whole thing that's happening at Camp Redwood, this music festival. Now, mind you, Jangles told his wife everything. And you know, she like, listen, we're gonna turn the channel and everything, you ain't gotta watch this. And he like, no, I'm good, I'm fine and everything. He said, I told you, I'm happy, I'm free. And I was shaking my head like, no, baby, you not. They gonna fuck you over, bruh. So, you know, he's happy. And so he come home from work and all that stuff. And he walk in and something is amiss. Looks around for Lorraine. That's his wife. Find her dead, y'all. Finds her dead. Cut up and everything in her bed. And he goes look for the baby. Nice sledge, big bitch ass. Put the baby in the closet and got a letter. Wrote a letter in Lorraine's blood talking about what he said, Satan gets his revenge, or Satan gets his share. You know what I'm saying? And so, god damn it, motherfucking Mr. Jingles, he takes his son to his sister-in-law house and basically, you know, got a letter and all that stuff. And I'm quite sure he probably set everything up, you know, about money and all that. And I kind of think that Mr. Jingles probably had that set up just in case something like this happened. I really believe he did. You know, to protect his son, have his son side up and all that stuff for life or whatever. We don't know, but I kind of think he probably did. And you know, he was telling his sister-in-law, like, listen, I gotta go tell my son I love him. I have to do this to protect him and all this stuff like that. And he's heading to Camp Redwood, and that is when it's all going down. Y'all just want to let Mr. Jingles be great. Y'all just want to let Mr. Jingles be happy. I swear. I fucking swear. That's it, y'all. I'ma holler.